her sins have reached unto heaven. Who is the her talking about? It's talking about America. The sins of America have reached unto heaven. The Most High God sees the sins that America has done to the Israelites, to his chosen people. God sees the sins that you have done to his people. Read.
And God hath remembered her iniquities.
And God has remembered her iniquities. God remembers all the rape and murder that the Europeans did to the so-called Aztecs, to the Mayans, to the Incas, to the Native Americans when they stepped on his land. You understand? They tortured and raped. They started a sex trade with the Indian children. And guess what? You white people walking around here today, you descend from those very people. You come from those people. That's your history. That's your rap sheet. That's who you come from. Those are your forefathers. So don't you dare walk around Hollywood Boulevard and look down on the Mexican and look down on the Aztec. You understand? On the Native American, on the Latino, because you don't deserve to be here. You deserve to be in jail because you're a criminal. You understand? The only reason why you're still walking here today is because you benefit from the rape, rob, and murder of your mother and father. That's why. Not because you're good people. You understand? And God said he remembers the sins that your fathers have done to his people. God remembers it, man. God knows what your forefathers did to blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians, and what you continue to do to this very day. Read.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 5. For her sins.
Excuse me, don't put your hands on him. Don't put your hands on him. Read.
For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities.
And God has remembered the sins that you have done to his people. Read.
Verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you.
Reward her even as she rewarded you, meaning what? Meaning America is going to pay for the crimes and the murder and the destruction that you did to blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians. And God is gonna make you pay. God is going to make you pay. Read.
And double unto her, double according to her works.
And all the evil that you've done to blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians, God is going to give you double. He's going to punish you double for what you did. Read.
In the cup which she hath filled to her double. Verse 7. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her.
Read that again.
For much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously.
And America glorifies itself. America says that they're this great country. You understand? Make America great again. This is the land of the free. America glorifies itself and it lives deliciously. America is the richest country on the earth. Why? Because they enslaved God's people, blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians. And they treat us like garbage. You understand? They treat us like garbage while they live rich. And our brothers are asleep, man. We're asleep and we don't give a damn about our history and what happened to us or nothing. But that's why the priests and prophets of God are here on the earth, to wake up his people and to warn you that if you don't separate from America, from your enemy, God is going to destroy you. He already destroyed you with coronavirus. What's next? Monkeypox. Get ready for that, because that's God doing that. You understand? You want to pray to God, you're going to get monkeypox for not changing and following the Bible and coming back to your culture. Read.
So much torment and sorrow give her.
So much torment and sorrow is going to be given to America for destroying God's people, and God is going to do it with his holy angels. The holy angels of God, with the commandment of the Most High God, are going to punish America with plagues.
That's right.
You understand? With plagues and destruction, and it's happening right now. You got the monkeypox, you got the coronavirus. You understand? Destruction is coming to America through the hand of God for destroying his chosen people, blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians. Read.
For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
And I'm not going to see any sorrow. That's what America believes. America believes that they will never fall, that they will never be defeated. Donald Trump has a space force in heaven trying to fight God. He created a space force has been established so that what? So that the army of America can go into space and fight against what? Meteors? Planets? No, they're trying to fight against the Most High God and His angels. You understand? But it's not going to happen. Let me get Obadiah. Obadiah 1:14. God, the Bible prophesies about America trying to fight the Most High God in heaven. And the Most High God is going to bring America down. That dirty, filthy American flag on that moon, God is going to destroy that filthy flag. You understand? God is going to destroy America and anyone who joins and loves America. Read.
This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 14. Neither shouldest thou have stood in the crossway. Oh, slide here. The book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle. America exalts themselves as the eagle. That's the symbol of America, the bald eagle. You understand? You can kill a black man and get away with it, but you kill a bald eagle, you're going to jail. That's America. Right. Read it again.
This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
Though America exalts itself as the eagle, once again, you can lock children in cages and kill them, but if you kill an eagle, you're going to jail. You're going to prison for killing the eagle. Why? Because that's a symbol of America. And this is the prophecy about America. And it's referring to America as an eagle. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle. Read.
And though thou set thy nest among the stars.
And though you set your nest among the stars, meaning you're living life in power among the stars. Meaning what? America is in space. They have that space force. That's what this is talking about. They set their nest among the stars. The Most High is saying, even though you're in space, even though you exalt yourself like the eagle, even though you're great right now, read.
Thence will I bring thee down.
What did the Lord say?
Thence will I bring thee down.
The Lord said, I'm still going to bring you down. I'm going to destroy you to goddamn destruction. Yeah, that's straight out the Bible. Read it again.
This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
Though you exalt yourself as the eagle.
And though thou set thy nest among the stars. Thence will I bring thee down.
Thence will I bring thee down. The Most High doesn't care if you got a space force in heaven, America. God doesn't care about all the weapons of mass destruction that you have, America. God is going to destroy you, man. God is going to bring America to an end. Why do you think all the things in Ukraine are happening? Russia, Ukraine, and China and America, all that is leading to all of that is going to lead to World War III. And that's being done by the Most High God. Because his whole plan is to destroy America. That's on his task. That's on his task list. To destroy America. Read.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 24. There is verse 21. Thou hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished.
Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished. You understand? You Israelites, you want to hold hands with the oppressor. You want to hold hands with them. You want to join them. You don't want to let go of celebrating Thanksgiving, celebrating Halloween, celebrating Christmas and Valentine's Day. You don't want to let go of eating crab, shrimp, pork, and lobster. You don't want to let go of the religion of Christianity and the religion of Catholicism. You want to continue to live how America taught you to live. When that goes against your God. Your God doesn't want you to worship other gods. He doesn't want you to believe a doctrine of the Bible that's not true. He doesn't want you to eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster because he commanded us not to eat certain foods. You understand? But instead, you want to join hand in hand with the oppressor. You want to join hand in hand with him. And that's the same thing that happened with the Pope. the Pope gave an apology for what the Catholic Church did to the Native American Indian children with the residential schools. And the Native Americans had the audacity to accept his apology. When the Pope's apology is not going to take away the pain and the trauma and the suffering that the Native Americans suffer to this very day for what the Catholic Church did to their people in the past. An apology will not fix pain and tears and depression and suicide and alcoholism. An apology, words will not fix that. But our Native American Indian brothers accepted that apology. Not all of them, because there are some who are upset and who do have dignity. But the leaders, so-called leaders, they accepted his apology. And guess what? God said, though hand join in hand, even though these so-called Native American leaders, who are not real leaders, they are sellouts. You understand? They don't love their people. They don't care about their people. Though hand join in hand, read that. Continue reading from there.
But the seed of the righteous shall be delivered.
Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, man. You understand? The wicked are going to be punished. America is going to be punished.